We started with over 100,000, and this evening, only 5 remain. We've got Lee, Casey, Aaron, Mike, and Crystal. But who will rise to the top? The good news is they'll have a superstar backing them up.
This is American Idol.
Show in the back. Good to have you with us at American Idol. We are down to just 5 contestants, and all of them want the title. It's an exciting time for you at home, and of course, as always, for our judges. Say hi to them. Randy Jackson. Ellen DeGeneres. Harry Agordi. And Simon Cowell. Now, last week, unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to Siobhan, but it's a wake-up call for you to vote for your favorite. Who's it going to be? That's the question. Say hi to them again. Your top 5, ladies and gentlemen. Bring them out. Tonight, we have a classic theme paired with a classic act. Take a look at this. Roll it, guys.
How's everybody feeling tonight?
This week, Harry Connick Jr. mentors our idols. A classic triple threat. He's a singer, a musician, and an actor of stage and screen. A gifted pianist, Connick's career started with his first recording at the age of 10. At 22, his big break came when he scored the soundtrack for When Harry Met Sally, winning his first of 3 Grammys in the process. In the last 2 decades, this modern-day Renaissance man has sold over 25 million albums and effortlessly taken classic songs and made them his own.
Great, great, great songs can be interpreted in a myriad of ways.
And this week, Connick will be helping our idols interpret the songs of the original American Idol.
Hi there in television land. This is Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra was the pinnacle of interpreting songs. It's about singing great songs that Frank Sinatra interpreted one way, and these kids can interpret them another way.
For 6 decades, The Voice entertained audiences around the world with popular ballads of the era.
Well, now, that don't sound like me at all, I tell you that.
I get a kick out of you.
With his classic sound and smooth style, Frank Sinatra is the definitive crooner. His accolades are many, and his popularity has never faded with age.
You ain't heard nothing yet.
Currently, the play Come Fly Away, featuring the many popular hits of Sinatra, is a Broadway sensation.
It was an uphill climb, and I remember tripping a lot on the way, too.
Although Sinatra passed in 1998, he'll always be remembered as one of the most iconic performers of all time.
We're ready, Mr. Sinatra.
Now, so am I, by George.
Now, as our idols and mentor come together to honor Old Blue Eyes, Connick is not only lending his unique artistry as mentor,
What's up, Lee?
but also as composer.
I expressed interest in writing the arrangements and orchestrations for the contestants because I thought it would really be cool, you know, to have something in connection with these guys.
This is the score. What I'm trying to do is feature the contestants by writing a supportive arrangement. American Idol's keeping me pretty busy right now, to be honest with you. I mean, I should be out laying by the pool. You think Shania Twain was up in here doing this? You guys ready to get to work?
Yeah. Sir.
Cool. Let's get it on, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Harry Connick Jr. Good to see you again, buddy. Come on down here.
Thank you. Hey. Thank you. Thank you.
You will see in a moment, Harry had some fun with the contestants this week, and you brought your band along too, right? Some of them?
Yeah, I got my bass player, Neil, my drummer, I got my trombone player, Joe, Jerry, Jeff, and one of my violin players, Sylvia. So we're ready to have a good time.
And you're going to be up on stage tonight with every song.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be playing for them. That's what I'm really excited about, is to play behind the contestants.
Give us a little preview. How's it going to go?
I think it's going to go great, man. I had a chance to really spend some time with them. And as y'all know, these contestants are just great people, and they're great singers, and they're learning a lot. And the great thing about it for me is how humble they were through the process. They had big ears, and they said, what can we do to improve? And it was really nice to see that.
What's the key to taking on these songs in your mind for them? What's the message?
Well, as singing songs, you have lyrics and melody, and I think you really have to think. It sounds like a basic thing, but sometimes even I get on stage and you forget you need to be singing words. And I think as long as you're singing those words and really kind of giving respect, because now these are hardcore songs now that these young people are singing. So as long as they sing these melodies and sing the words, they'll be fine.
And that's coming up live in just a second. Aaron hits the stage first. Sinatra songs start after this. Back with you live from Hollywood, it is American Idol. Remember, the top 10 idols will be performing your favorites from the show and more live on tour this summer. Make sure you check it out. Tickets go on sale the weekend of May 14th. AmericanIdol.com has all of the details. Tonight, Harry Connick Jr. is the mentor, and we're celebrating the songs of Sinatra. Say hi to his two daughters, ladies and gentlemen. Nancy and Tina are with us. Good to have you both.
Stand up.
Now, come on. I understand that you've got a little gift for one of our judges, and we are honored that you're here and honored to have these songs tonight. And I know that after all these years, one thing I know about Simon is that he is a softie for Sinatra tunes. He is a huge Sinatra fan, so this is a big moment for him. What do you have for him?
Actually, what we brought you is one of Dad's hankies that's monogrammed FAS.
To me.
You. All the best. Very welcome.
Thank you, ladies, so much for being with us. This is going to be a fun night. Good to see you both. So here's what happened when Harry met Aaron. Take a look.
Big Mike.
Yeah. Immediately when you walk into the room, he cracks a joke. So it's like any worries you had are gone because you're like laughing them off.
Now watch. Now, you hear that note? Now, we have what's called a turnaround. Okay, so if you're holding that note, listen to this. Does that sound good? That's what you're doing. Just make sure you get off of it after 4 beats because harmonically it doesn't make sense.
All right.
I really like Aaron. He's got such a sweet voice. Great job, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. How you like singing with the trio?
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, it's more than fun. It's my life. He's a great guy, and I wish him the best.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I
Wow. Aaron. So one of the things I was looking for tonight, I know my co-judges are looking for this too, is who is in this to win it, right? It's getting down to the wire, who's got the fire, who's gonna bring it hard. Sinatra Week, I mean, one of the best singers in the world ever. You get the great Harry Connick. I gotta tell you what, dude, I was so worried more probably about you because you're so young. Dude, you did a really good job. Nice one, Aaron. Nice.
I know. I thought the piano was a little pitchy, but I did think a little. I was worried also for you, and I cannot believe I didn't hear any country in that at all. I felt like you really pulled that off. That was beautiful vocals. Beautiful.
Aaron, I thought it was good. I did. I think compared to last week, though, it wasn't as strong. And last week, you really came into your own. And I think, hold on, I think you'll be here again. And what I want to say to you is, what I want you to learn a little bit more is a little bit more charisma. Fill up the stage more. You know, Frank Sinatra was just about as tall as you, but he filled everything up. You know, and he commanded it, and you still need to get there. You still need to break out as a performer because you're so close. So this isn't a negative. This is constructive criticism. Okay, honey? Good.
I'm more... I'll do my best. I'm more with Cara on this one because, you know, I am... And this, by the way, this is...
So beautiful.
I will treasure this for the rest of my life, so thank you. You know, I adore Frank because Frank was the king of cool. And he had a swagger, he had a believability. And if he was a lion, you were just a mouse. It didn't have the conviction for me, and I thought the vocals towards the end were a bit corny. But the one thing about you, which is a good thing, is that people like you after you perform because you do try hard, and I'm going to give you that. But it wasn't...
He's right, you do, man. You really do. We're going to have two numbers for the contestants tonight. So if you want to vote for Aaron, you can dial 1-866-IDOL-01 or 06, 1-866-436-5701 or 06. You don't have to call both. Either will work. If you're with AT&T, you can text the word VOTE to 5701 from your wireless phone. You have at least 2 hours to vote, as you know, at the end of the show. Good job, man. Thank you very much, Aaron. Appreciate it, buddy. If you love him, vote for him. When we come back, Casey gives us some blue skies from Old Blue Eyes. That's live after this.
One thing. You ready? Don't screw it up.
No pressure. All right. Welcome back to American Idol. Harry Connick Jr. obviously mentoring the contestants tonight. The music from Sinatra and Casey James, ladies. So we almost lost Casey last week, not just because of the vote, but also because of one of your friends, right?
Yeah, I got a call from a friend of mine. He said, hey, man, I need you on Tuesday. We got a gig at the Circle M, and it pays $50, and you get a free meal. And I said, man, I'm actually busy on Tuesday, because he doesn't watch TV. And he hasn't heard anything, seriously. And I said, actually, I'm a little bit busy. I said, I'm playing on national TV. You know, and he was like, really? I said, yeah, just you watch on Tuesday.
Well, a shout out to him, and I mean, for free food, though, dude.
It was a close call. It was
Let's
a close
take a look
call.
at Casey's time with Harry Connick Jr. Watch.
I've been listening to Harry Connick Jr. for my whole life. I mean, like, it was totally awesome.
What are you waiting for, a bus?
All right, what's the key?
I'll give it to you. I'll make sure you have it.
Is it here? Blue skies? Right there?
How can I make this more clear?
He's hilarious. I mean, I couldn't stop laughing the whole time, you know?
It's all jokes now. It's all jokes. We're all having fun. It's just me and Casey.
Which is great because I'm so freaking nervous.
I could tell by the way Casey sang it that it wasn't about the lyrics as much. It's almost like the song is a device to create this bluesy vibe.
Exactly.
And man, I dig that, bro. Sometimes it's not about the lyrics. Sometimes it's about the groove. Thanks, Casey.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's gonna be really cool for America to see Casey singing with the big band. I think he's gonna have a blast. I'm really pulling for him.
Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue sky. From now on.
Dude, I gotta tell you something, man. This was like, for me, your worst performance, dude. I gotta tell you, it was pitchy all the way until maybe the last note, maybe. And it's funny when somebody sings and the orchestra sounds out of tune, you know you're in trouble then. And you just were kind of out of your element. I knew this was gonna be a tough one for you because this is like about intricate melodies and singing them with the band, and it just didn't work, baby. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work.
I don't know whose idea it was, but I thought it was a bad idea to have the piano on stage. I thought that was not good. I feel like what Simon was just saying about Aaron, the whole thing is about being smooth and having swagger, and that felt very stiff to me, very stiff. I didn't feel like you were, cool and moving around in an easy way. It didn't feel effortless to me. And I agree with Randy. I'm sorry.
Casey, it took you a long time to warm up and to feel more relaxed. By the end, you had it a little bit more. But at least you held some notes. I don't think I've ever heard you hold a note for longer than 2 seconds in any performance. But the bad thing is you kind of sound like a lamb. It's like, it's got a little vibrato or something. Sorry, you got to work on your vibrato. It's a little out of control, so I'm sorry.
This is really, really uncomfortable. Good news, bad news, good news. Okay, good news, the band were great. Bad news, you weren't fantastic. I actually thought you came over a bit embarrassed. And a bit awkward. And you just didn't feel comfortable. The good news is you've got a booking for next week. No, I'm kidding, but, oh, God.
Well, I did call him a lamb.
That was a joke.
Casey James, come here, brother. Oh, it's cold in here tonight, isn't it? Were you uncomfortable with that song, or without the guitar?
Yeah, I was.
It's like you don't know where to put your hands, right?
What? Yeah.
Harry, what'd you think?
I think you sang it better in rehearsal, to be honest with you, but I've heard him sing it, I've heard him sing it really, really well. But in your defense, it's hard to hear up here. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to hear, and that's where the problem was. But you killed it about 2 hours ago, but that's not gonna help the
You gotta remember to broadcast that next time, all right? Show that. Casey's number.
Idols 02 or 07. 1-866-436-5702 or 07. Just one number for you to text. Vote to 5702. There are 866 numbers, not 800 numbers, so please dial carefully. Good luck to you, Casey.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Just around the corner, we have Crystal singing live for your votes next. Back with you live on American Idol. Say hi to Sir Anthony Hopkins, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. Good to see you.
Good to see you, dude.
Thank you for being here. We've got classic Sinatra songs. That is the theme tonight. The one and only Harry Connick Jr. is guiding the top 5 through their paces. And we got the new fan cups, Randy.
I
from
love
Coca-Cola. May I sip your porridge?
Yes, please.
Take a look at this Crystal with Harry Connick.
Summer wind blowing in.
I'm singing Summer Wind.
Why is Summer Wind? I'm interested.
There are some personal reasons.
What I like about Crystal's interpretation is that I knew she was singing about something. I just didn't know what she was singing about.
I definitely have a deep connection to the lyrics in the song.
That's great. I love that. The more obscure your references are, the more personal it is to the audience. When I heard you sing it, like it sounds like you, though.
It's a different style of singing for me, but I guess he said that he's like, it's still very true to you. It sounds, like something you do.
I mean, there's nothing I need to tell you. I mean, you know what's happening. I still don't know why that song means something to her, but I want to hear it again, and I want to try to figure it out. And whether I ever do know or not, to me, that's the wonderful part about it.
Summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. And all summer long we sang a song as we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind, the autumn wind and winter winds, they have come and gone. Oh, still those days, those lonely days go on and on and on and on. Guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. I lost you to the summer wind.
It was a great arrangement, and it's one of your more subdued performances. I mean, I don't know if you did anything different with it. It was okay, but it was a little sleepy for me. It was.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I was, at first, it felt like you were swallowing every word, and I was a little nervous. And then you started really singing, and I wanted to see a little more of that when you were kind of starting to snap, and I wanted you to loosen up a tiny bit more. That's the only thing I missed. But, man, if I saw you for the first time, I would never know that you're that other girl, too. You have so many different sides to you. You're so impressive. Really, really impressive.
It's out of your element, but I kind of liked it. I did. Well, I wouldn't see you singing this kind of music, but what I really liked was I liked your phrasing. Phrasing is a big thing this week. Frank Sinatra had impeccable phrasing, swing, rhythm, and you showed that you could hold your own in that department. So that's why I kind of liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this song. I don't know if I would have chosen it for you, though, because it felt a little bit indulgent. The first half was too jazzy for me, too small nightclub, and then the second half obviously got a lot better. But I'm not going to lie and say that this is one of your strongest performances. And I think for you now, Crystal, I think you've had 2 okay weeks. I think if you survive next week, as Randy said, now it's about being in it to win it. It's not about just singing for yourself anymore. It's about using this opportunity to nail it week after week after week. So I expect better.
And not losing yourself.
Yeah.
Crystal Bauer shots, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you make of the notion that it started a little slow and then it sped up?
I mean, I always try to do what I feel is best for the song, and I think, to me, it's a sweet love story, and you wouldn't sing it really big like that. You know, if you're singing softly to your lover, you know, you would sing it sweetly. And the song gets bigger as it goes on. You know, I just don't feel like I don't feel like I should just sing really big notes, you know, because I'm on American Idol. I think that it should be about the music.
I'm just saying, I think it's about, whereas I felt that, for whatever personal reason you chose it, I'm just saying for you as an artist now, you have one opportunity each week to absolutely present you in the best possible way. And I'm giving you this advice to help you, honestly.
No, and I appreciate it, I do.
You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
Pretty dress. If you want to vote for Crystal, ladies and gentlemen, the number is 1-866-IDOL-03 or 081-866-436-5703 or 08. Just one number for you to text VOTE to 5703. Calls are toll-free from landlines and standard text rates do apply. Crystal, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We've got more classic songs coming up. Big Mike takes the stage live next. With you live on American Idol. The top 5 are going retro tonight with Sinatra standards, including the guy who got the save 4 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, man.
Michael Lynch, ladies and gentlemen. You, my friend, are in your element on stage with all these bands.
Somewhat.
Right?
I mean, you know, my band in New York, the East Coast Band, we're like a 12-piece band. And, you know, it was great preparation for me for the entire competition. Whether it's Sinatra, whether it's country, whether it's Black Eyed Peas, anything like that, you know, we did. Had to be very versatile to be in the band.
And the song you're doing tonight is contagious, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? Whenever this song gets played, everybody dances. No matter what, people just get up and dance. It's just a great song, you know?
So pressure on you, Mike. Here's Mike's time with Harry. Take a look. Good set.
Big Mike is singing The Way You Look Tonight, one of my favorite songs.
Just the way you look.
When you have a song that's so sound and so wonderful, you don't have to mess with the melody too much. Think about your girl, bro.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be direct with your girl, you say, you look freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. That one sentence made just the most perfect sense to me.
Okay, let's try it one more time.
Okay. Someday.
No, okay, let me just stop you, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, for real. Man, just sing it like that, bro.
I hear you.
That's all you got to deal with.
Yeah, yeah.
If he's lucky enough to find that sort of, that fleeting moment of truth, there's nothing anybody can say because it would have been perfect.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my views apart. Oh, and that laugh that wrinkles your nose, well, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely
change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight.
Harry, unbelievable arrangement, unbelievable vocal. Mike is in it to win it. This is what I'm saying. This is what it's about. Dude, listen, what is great, I don't care what song you sing, just sing it and do it interestingly and do it well. That's what you did. That's what this competition's about, Mike. You threw down the gauntlet tonight, baby. I'm watching you. Eyes on Mike.
You seem to, of everyone else, seem to have the most comfort on stage. You seem to have more experience, and you just move easier than everybody else. And you really, you showed that tonight. And you looked the part, you sounded the part. Very, very smooth, a lot of charisma. Really good, really good.
Mike, you found the drama in the song. You took us up, you took us down, you took us on a journey. You did everything right, but above all, you didn't lose yourself in the song. Yes, you still did things that I said, I know who that is. That's Big Mike. And that's what this is all about.
This has been, a tricky night. I mean, you've got Harry on stage, you've got the Sinatras in the audience. I mean, we're singing, my favourite singer of all time. I understand the pressure you're under. If I'm being honest with you, the first three performances have been okay, and now, with you, that's all changed. I think you just put yourself back in the game. And you know what I loved about that? Is that I actually felt that you listened and that everyone worked together on that performance. It all just clicked. And as Randy said, that was a terrific arrangement as well. Everything worked. Fantastic. Well done.
Big Mike. Randy's bringing out the gauntlet. That's the first time the gauntlet's been thrown down this season. The numbers from Michael. You feel good?
Feel good.
Relieved?
I love being up here. This is home up here, man. I love to be here.
1-866-IDOLS-0409. 1-866-436-5704 or 09. If you're with AT&T, you can text or vote to 5704 from your wireless phone. Please don't vote until the end of the show. Do your wave. Thank you, Michael. After this, Lee fans get their fix. He closes the show next. Back with you live on American Idol. One more Sinatra standard coming your way. It is Lee.
This week, I'm singing That's Life.
That's life.
I like Lee DeWyze a lot. My wife thinks he's really cute. And after meeting him, he looks like a new and improved version of me. I'm not saying I think you're hot. What?
This guy. The guy is full of jokes, and he's funny, he's cool, he's down to earth, so he was just like more than willing to help.
You need to give a half an hour to that word puppet, and you need to give a half an hour to the word pauper. That way, when you get out on stage, they need to feel the sentiment of that when you sing. In that moment, we should be able to feel, God, the guy's been a puppet. Oh yeah, he's been a pauper too, but this guy's been all over the place. He's been a pawn and a king. We need to know that, and that's the singer's job. Sounds awesome, man. Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Oh, that's life. That's what all the people say. Riding high in April, then shot down in May. I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and down, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, as funny as it seems. Some people get their kicks stomping on a dream, but I know won't let it let me down. 'Cause this final world keeps spinning around.
Yeah, man. What y'all talking about, man? Get out of here with that.
Yo, dude, let me tell you something, baby. You know what? Another great arrangement by Louisiana boy, because me and Ellen from Louisiana, the great Harry Connick, great arrangement. But dude, you know what I love about this? You stayed your rocker self. Even though the band was playing it, I could hear the guitar with it, dude. I loved it. I loved it.
Well, I have to be honest, at first I was distracted by Harry's organ, and then...
Stop it now!
And then...
Now!
What?
Well, it was different than the piano. I think if this was the last night of performances, you would have just won this whole thing.
I want to ask you a question. Do you think you can win? Do you think you can win?
Whether I can win? Yeah.
Do you really think you can win? You better go home tonight and write, I can win this thing 100 times.
I'm gonna
and
try.
believe it. Because that's the confidence you need, because you can. You can win this thing.
What I really liked, and Harry, you've been absolutely incredible tonight, working with the contestants. Seriously, thanks. Very generous. You can sense that. And what you've managed to do for Lee tonight is that, you know, you've got to remember, you started off, you were working in a paint shop, right? And you've had some issues with shyness. And I think what Harry managed to do tonight is that he brought out your personality, he brought out your confidence. And what I really love is the fact that you gave it 110%, and it was by far, I think for all of us, the best performance of the night so far.
Utilize, he shoots, he scores.
Give him
Hey, Harry's over there. Hey, give your man some props.
Way to go, baby.
Just stop smiling. No more smiling. For me, you can dial 1-866-IDOLS 05 or 10, 1-866-436-5705 or 10. If you're with AT&T, you can text the word VOTE to 5705 from your wireless phone. Lee, congratulations, man. Great night tonight. Before we open the lines, take a look at everybody's numbers one more time. Roll that.
Me to the moon and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore.
When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all up and gone. Nothing but blue skies. won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. 'Cause this final world keeps spinning around.
The lines are now open. You will have at least 2 hours to vote. Vote to keep your favorite in this competition for the finale. Remember, you can vote as many times as you want. Thank you to our judges. Massive thank you to Harry Connick Jr., ladies and gentlemen, and the band. Tomorrow night, Harry takes the stage. We got Lady Gaga, and of course, we will have your results live tomorrow night. Glee is next. Good night, America.